Okay, everyone, the shop is ready.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if
Hi, everyone. This turned out to be such a cozy place and really happy with the turnout. I have already actually been open for a few weeks now. I just didn't have time to actually film and get the video out. So I did my first jewelry artisan trunk show on the 28th of September through October 1st. It was a few days long for a few hours each day, and it was wonderful. I had so many family members come in. Everyone from the community, it seems like, came down to support me and browse around and shop, and a lot of people got signed up for my upcoming jewelry classes. So we have just been on a roll here. I'm gonna flip the camera around now, and from my last video when I showed you all the decorations and displays, I want to give you kind of a talking tour and show you how I used just the stuff I found laying around. I think I probably only bought a couple pieces, and that was from the dollar store. So let's just take a look and see what I did. So this is the view when you first walk in. Now, a few weeks ago, I had a beautiful bouquet of purple mums right here. Let's see if I'm good enough to edit that in right now. See how beautiful they are. But you know, they have done what flowers do, and they are no longer with us. And then we have the front display here. So I am filming this a few weeks later, so I actually sold quite a few pieces. So it's not as full as I had it, but still have a lot of jewelry out. So I put a lot of the eye-catching pieces right up front here with some business cards, a candle to make the place smell nice, and just made use of the frames and the jars and stuff that I found. I also a lot of times just use my burlap bags. This is what I use to when I mail my pieces out to people, and it just helps so that they don't they stand out from the background. Especially if you have a table that's kind of distressed, your jewelry is going to get lost in it very easy. Even though it looks cool, you do want something to kind of separate it. I do have some succulents that were given to me by Ann Athey. She's a woman that lives in town and has a lot of history. Her family owned this place, so she has been great at giving me the history of the place and giving me a few of the succulents that I have laying around. So thank you so much, Ann. The spice rack has been very nice for jewelry and ring displays. It just doesn't quite catch the light because of the way it's turned, but it will do. And then over here on the side, I have my Viking knits, my Mjolnirs, the Thor's hammer. I made some more of the Viking runes, which I thought would be a big selling point here in Stanton because of the Swedish heritage. And they are, after all, the Stanton Vikings. So we've got Viking jewelry. If you remember, there was that big roller desk in the back, and I never did clean it up and get it up front, but I did take some of the drawers out and used them as displays as well. Have some earrings and stuff laid out. This was the back of that chair that I ended up putting the nails into. That turned out to be a nice little display. The frames, this little thing. And remember, all of the stuff is just what I found. Basket of things. I didn't end up doing anything with this, just having it as a display corner. And then of course the wire weaving class sign, and these are the pendants that we learned how to make in the class, so people can see what to do. And this is probably the one display that I did buy. It was fairly cheap though from the dollar store, just to put out my Soul Traveler series. More of the skulls that my dad brought me from the field. In the last video, you saw me cleaning that up because it was a little rough looking, so I doctored it up a little bit and it doesn't stink anymore. I have a little filler pieces. You know, sometimes people just want to buy a little gift or for kids. Over here, so my grandpa found this little school desk in the back of his shed when he was cleaning out, and it's been my metalsmithing area. So this is my packaging area, and then my desk, which has been great. I'm so happy I set it up that way to be able to see people and check out and also work there. So normally it is not this clean looking when I'm having a studio day. I'm working here, I'm working there. I have stuff set at the back table, but I thought I'd clean it up for you all. You're welcome. I'll just give you a little perspective here. Those things on the back side of the chairs. Remember, the chairs were in the back. Those macrame things on both the chairs I had bought from a woman at the farmer's market. So I loved them. I bought them for myself, and then I thought they would go really awesome in here. And you know, stuff like that, just, you know, hanging a piece of table or a blanket or a macrame just adds so much to the environment. All right, back here, this is, I normally have some coffee going when I have store hours, but we also use this table. I pull it out. We use that one too for the jewelry classes. So I'm gonna put in some video here. We've already had one. We have one coming up tomorrow night. They have been great. We had so much fun. The people who came brought soups and beverages. So we just have a good old time with our classes. I am really happy with my decision to keep the boutique on one half of the shop instead of trying to space everything out, because I don't have that much to put out. So it was good just to keep it condensed. It's very interesting looking. If I was here longer too, I would do more with the walls. And I did put one thing up because it was really busy down below. But I mean, when you're setting up a boutique, you don't want any like big open spaces. So I would normally do more with the walls, especially on this side. It's very bare. So, but remember, I'm just here for 2 months. So I'm gonna get the most out of the space as I can without putting too much into it. Well, thanks for coming along for the tour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're in the Stanton area or just passing through, be sure to stop by and see me. Store hours are Mondays and Wednesdays between the hours of 3 and 6. Some Saturdays to be announced. You can always send me a message. Jump on my website at www.thesirenandthepirate.com. You can send me a message or find me through any of my social media links there. I'm here through November 15th of this year, so I hope to see you. Until next time. Bye.